Let's welcome in President of Stelmark, Hillary Fordwich, joining us today to break it all down. Good morning.
Good morning, John. Great to be back with you and Krisha.
Awesome.
But I do want to get to gas prices here in the United States and energy independence. Gas prices a lot cheaper this Labor Day since 2020. The price of a gallon of gas has been sitting at around $3.19 this Labor Day. That's great news for drivers heading home after this long weekend, after the summer. Do you see this downward trend driving into the fall, Hillary?
Yes, I think so, Krisha. And also, you're totally correct there, Lo, in that price. The only place that the exceptions are basically it's California and Hawaii. And also, I understand actually prices are higher in Ohio, and I think that's due to some storms and some fires there. But yes, generally across the U.S., down best since 2020. I do think it will continue. Why? Due to a deregulation, continued deregulation of the oil industry and continued investments also. So I think that you're going to see continued, and I think we'll get definitely under $3. It is. I'm just outside of Washington D.C. in Maryland, and it's under $3 here. So I think that the national average will come down.
Well, I'm in New York, and I was just in Montreal over the weekend, and guess what? I had to gas up before returning to the States, and I actually spent, I think, 25% more for Canadian petrol than the U.S. So I didn't actually fill up in Canada because it was 25% more. But the thing is, can you just briefly speak about what you expect the job report to be this Friday?
Yes. Now, with regard to that, I will say, let me just add that before President Trump came into office, the jobs report under the Biden administration, literally 11 out of 12 months in a row, it was quietly revised downwards. So I don't think we're going to have so many of those revisions because everybody knows that now all eyes are on those labor statistics. True. But I do think that they will trend down somewhat. That is the prediction. And what I've seen across all businesses, everyone I work with, local, national, international, is that businesses are in what I would call a wait and see mode. And people have said, yes, Hillary, we're not hiring, we're not firing. There's a lot of uncertainty in the marketplace, so I don't think that you're seeing a hiring boom. I think it will trend a tad lower, which is, of course, going to be good for lowering of interest rates. That's what Jerome Powell wants to see.
Right, exactly. Those jobs numbers this Friday will be very important for the Federal Reserve and their decision. Yes. Thank you so much, Hillary. Appreciate it.
Absolutely, Krisha. Thank you. Bye, John.
You got it.